The single most effective thing with the quickest results that I've ever done for myself is chart my cycle. I'm going to do a ton of B-roll. I'm learning the lingo of videography. I'm not going to do too much B-roll for this footage because I simply don't have time. I just want some sparkles and maybe some blooming flowers and maybe some just fancy pretty lights. So I'm just going to do some overlays and have fun with that and call it good. I literally just took my pants off and threw them outside. Don't worry, I put new pants on because I was over at Taylor's mom's house and she has a dog, and the dogs I'm watching like were freaking out. So I was trying to film this and they're just like yapping and barking, and now they're just like sniffing my pants out there. Uh-oh, they're trying to get it. The single most effective thing with the quickest results that I've ever done for myself is chart my cycle. Literally, ladies, and even men that are watching this that just want to understand their ladies better, it has completely changed my life, and I've only been charting for like a month and a half. It's all right there. All the questions that you've ever had, everything that you're wondering about your body, everything you're wondering about your future, everything you're wondering about your past, everything that you're wondering about your right now, it's all written in the rhythms of your cycle. We are so graced with its presence because it shows up in our life every day, every day, and every month. We only sometimes think of the female cycle as the time that you're bleeding, but in reality, your body is going through these changes constantly, preparing for the bleed or preparing for the ovulation or preparing for all of these things physically. But as a mirror to that, the internal psyche and the spiritual aspect of yourself is also evolving and cycling through all that good stuff. Today, I'm coming out of winter. Today is my first day of spring, day 6. Coming out of winter, and because I've allowed myself to rest, even if Atlas was like climbing all over me, and I allowed myself to not do as much. I still did, because if you can see, I don't know, the background's a little distracting. We're moving, so this is real life. I didn't pressure myself. If it was like inspired and it was in the flow and if it was easy, and if it was hard, stopped it. I just watched some movies with her. I just rested. I did have to work, but I didn't push myself because you know what? It's just not the time. But in those moments of solitude and quietness, I was open enough that I received all of this really, really juicy information about how I can approach the next month of my life, the next cycle of what my focus should be. Right now, you know, there's this tendency that now that I'm not bleeding to like jump on it, like go, 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 do, plan, do. But there is a whole summer for that. There's a whole inner summer for that really doing action. And I had some time for myself this morning and I went to go start creating. I just found myself sinking into meditation. The quality was just a buzzing sense of allowing. It is like percolating inside of me, all of this energy of spring. And it's showing me how potent creation can be with the lack of doing. Normally, I would allow this to propel me into action, and then I would find that I would get pretty burnt out really quick because there's this tenderness that's happening now. What you get in winter, in that inner dream, is you see the full bloom. You see what you will become. You get the information, if you're open for it, to just be that brilliance. And so then spring, you're like, okay, I'm ready for that. But really, you're just this little bud. While that information is still there, like the oak tree is in the acorn, the information's all there, it's not a time to just pull the shoots from the ground. You just get to enjoy the spontaneity of the unfolding. And the magic of this that I'm discovering in this moment is the ease in which life can create itself. The information is there. And so spring for me has become that state of indulgence, that state of allowing, the state of like appreciating the beauty of the day, things can magically get done by themselves. Now, there's a little preface to this, but there's a ton of shit to get done in my house right now. There's like, I'm packing, we have like a deadline, we're going camping for 4 days in a couple days, Atlas's birthday is up. There's all of this stuff that will be done, and it may even be done through me. But my state of being, actually, and the practice is that my state of being is in this state of just sheer allowance. So if I am propelled to do, it's not from effort, it's just from the propulsion of the universe. I'm not thinking like, oh shit, I have to do that right now. No, I'm not choosing that at all. I'm just going about and it's unfolding. So this big vision that came to me this last winter, just like 4 days ago, my bleed, this huge, incredible vision that is so aligned with my person, it is not gonna come about within these next week, within this spring. It's not gonna come about necessarily within this next cycle, but the momentum is all present, it's all there. And this spring is about letting it unfold with ease. It's about letting it unfold naturally, enjoying and indulging in the ease that the universe can provide. It is far more potent and far more powerful than we have let it be. We are not the doers of everything that goes on. It can seem that way, but ultimately there are so many creative components working for you if you allow them to. So spring today has been this. It's like the indulgence of the vibration. Indulging in the vibration of your own being is what spring is for me today. They're gonna come get some more lovin'. Even as my day progresses and I go around about and do stuff, the intention is to just recognize that it's already coming. Like the bloom is already present in the seed, you know? And the seed's been planted, and the watering now is really just like enjoying the beauty of life and listening to the birds sing, petting the dogs, loving up on myself, being super kind. So I'm not going to tell you all the secrets that came to me during winter, but I will tell you one little one. It should be almost for, maybe always, it's like the golden focus, is that my job is to fall absolutely madly in love with myself.
So let go, jump in, oh well, what you waiting for?
Oh yeah, hey, if you're not subscribed to my channel, that would be super awesome if you were, because I guess I'm doing this thing. I love making videos so much, so subscribe and like. You can thumbs down if you just hate it. But actually, I got my first thumbs down. I probably have more now, but it felt really, really good, because if you're putting yourself out there in the world, if you're not able to receive judgment, then you can't receive anything, because judgment is good and bad. So if you can't receive bad judgment, you're not going to be able to receive the good judgment, because it is just all that. It's just a judgment. Subscribe, like, and I love you so much.